Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the
end of
Day's
the
Gonna
day
End of the Day
podcast, the
podcast,
only
where at the
podcast
end of the
where at the
day,
end of the
the
day,
day's gonna
day might
end.
end. That was awful.
I'm Regulus, and
I'm
that's
King
King
Jumanji,
Jumanji, and we're Siamese twins today.
and we're totally not docking and calling it Siamese twins.
Whoa! Let's not give away the secret sauce like I'm about
making
to
some
give you
secret
the secret
sauce.
sauce. God damn it.
Anyways, I wrote this point down.
Mhm.
I just want to get it out of the way first because this was an awful day and I cannot get over it. Monday, it was so ungodly humid out. You know how I said I can feel my skin?
Yes.
I felt it tenfold. It felt like I was wearing a skin suit. Not only was it humid as hell out, but it was about to rain down the wrath of heaven on us. So I had to wear my rain gear. I was just dying. It was so
sorry,
bad.
brother.
It's the exact reason I texted my wife and I was like, this is why I don't want to move to the South. Is because that's their everyday.
Type of shit where you drown standing up in like open air.
Exactly.
I got water on the lung because I was just breathing in a factory, you know?
It's fucking awful.
Oh,
I
man.
hated it, man.
It's the worst. It's been like pretty hot the last couple days here, and I'm like, I will take, 100-degree weather over, 80 and humid. I swear to God.
I will take blistering cold over 80-degree and like 90% humidity. It is
Yeah,
awful.
I'll get snowed in every single day rather than fucking
Deal with that shit.
come home, walk outside, do no physical activity, and my shirt is damp. Why?
Because you
I
decided
could wring
to
out
go
my
outside.
shirt having done nothing.
You breathe in and you can just feel like how heavy the air is. And you're just like, ugh.
I can't believe it's not butter.
It is the worst. When I was in Virginia for A school, hated it. Was in there and we had to do mandatory fun because I think it was like Memorial Day or something. And everybody was just outside exhausted. And guys who were in charge of the barracks were just like, oh, shit. Yeah, this is awful. We're going inside. God, it is so bad. I hate that shit. I'll take the cold. I'll take
any weather over humidity. It's so bad.
like I don't even want to go to like Arizona because that's dry heat, but that's like 150 degrees dry heat. Fuck that. No, you guys can keep that.
I remember when I was in Colorado, that was actually like, it was super hot, but like, I guess just like with the mountains and like how everything went, it was a nice heat, which is weird. Like
I mean,
here,
you got
it's
the mountains
always
too. You're up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Probably harder to breathe at first. Once you get acclimated, a lot easier.
Yeah. That's where I had my first Chick-fil-A. It was okay.
That Chick-fil-A is always just okay. It's for the sauce. That's what I keep trying to explain to everybody. The reason why chicken places are popular is for the sauce.
But not KFC though. KFC don't have sauce.
So KFC has fried chicken though, like good chicken, or it had good chicken. That's why it was popular. Chick-fil-A has always been carried on like the shoulders of Chick-fil-A sauce. Like Cane's has always been carried on the shoulders of like Cane sauce. Popeye's got good sauces too, but Popeye's also has good chicken. Yeah. See, that's the thing, because like
the worse the chicken, the better the sauce.
Yeah, exactly. Like Cane sauce, great. Their chicken fingers, fucking atrocious. Like there's no seasoning on those bitches whatsoever. It's all in the sauce though. Sauces makes it worth it. You know?
Yeah, I do. Can I tell you something that ruined my day? I had to do overtime today.
It's super fun.
Yeah. And this lady had like it was like some appliance. I think it was a dryer or something. And she's like, "Oh, I should have brought my husband because now I'm not gonna be able to get in the truck." I lift the dryer and I put it in her truck, and she goes, "Oh my goodness, I didn't think you could have got that in there. You must be very strong." And I'm like, "Well, they didn't hire me for my looks." And she's like, "Oh, I can tell." And I'm like,
Damn,
I
she
don't
said
think
you ugly.
I don't think she meant it like that. I think she was like going on with the,
Yeah,
you're
how
strong,
strong
I
you
could,
are, but
but that was like, oh no, I dropped your dryer on the ground.
damn.
Oops.
Better call your husband.
Let's see what kind of looks he has. And this was an old woman, so I'd imagine it's an old man. So
Who's
I know
making
he
their
probably
old
looked
ass
good back
husband
in.
lift up a dryer?
He's probably maybe he was dead when
Maybe he's
she's
born on a
she got
farm and he's
ghosts.
got that farmer strength. You know how they're like super skinny string beans, but they're lifting a cow above their head?
Yeah, or she like comes back with her husband. He's like Ryan Gosling.
Just
Fucking,
like, oh my god.
he's ultra handsome, just a little old, but he aged super well. And I'm like, God damn it!
No.
I was expecting fucking Eustace,
Fucking Ryan
not
Gosling with a little bit of
Hercules.
salt and pepper.
God damn. Just my luck.
Imagine though, like that's crazy that I've always seen like very marginally attractive people with like it's like the craziest thing. It'll be like this ultra hot chick or like, this very handsome man and their partner is just Steve. Hey, I'm Steve. Just normal average looking guy. He's not going to like turn heads, but he's not like repulsively ugly that you'd remember his face. Just regular guy.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not gonna go down the incel route and say that like, oh, it's because attractive people are shitty, so they go after unattractive people, so they treat them right. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I think it is more of like a because attractive people are used to having people look at them and like get attention from them, and when they date other attractive people,
They don't want the
their partner gets
competition.
attention from them, and it could be like I'm sure it could be uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
to see people swoon after your partner when you know how people finding you attractive feels to you. You could probably imagine that's how your partner feels if they're also attractive, and that's uncomfortable. So they, maybe I'm not ascribing whatever that could be, because you have a good personality, but they probably look for more normal looking people, so they're not, as intimidated because nobody's looking at Steve.
I'm looking at Steve. If it's Steve the Hair Harrington.
Right.
Little Joe Keery.
Well, Joe Keery.
Little Joe Keery. Well, when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's just cute.
Stone Cold Steve. I heard a story. I can't remember who it was talking, but he's like he like FaceTimes Steve Austin, and then he's like, why are you FaceTiming me? We're not high school girls. Call me like a real man. And he like hangs up. He's like, I just want to talk to my friend. He calls him. He's like, oh hey, how the hell are you? It's like that's
a Big Show.
Yeah, Big Show. That
Big
sounds
Show
like a
called
Stone
Steve.
Cold thing.
He's like, my wife fucking FaceTimes me. Are you my wife? Like, no, Stone Cold, I'm not your wife.
I follow Stone Cold on Instagram, and he's just posting like videos of him with his barn cats, and I'm like, this man was like, has this big tough guy personality, on stage. I get it's an act, but it just posting videos with cats. And he remembers all their names too. I'm like, that's a sweet man right there. That's a sweetheart.
Stone Cold, more like
Soft,
rock, warm,
more like warm, squishy.
or like, what's the opposite of stone? Sand?
Sand. No.
Warm sand. Warm sand. Fuck!
He used to have like this big blonde mane.
Yeah.
I
He
think
started
that's
going bald.
yeah. He was part of. I think his like first group that he was a part of in wrestling was the like California Blondes or something like that.
He was I think he was known as the Ringmaster. It was Stunning Steve Austin. Was
Stunning
also
Steve
another.
Austin with his fucking huge blonde hair. You could tell he had a receding hairline though.
Yeah, you could tell you had a couple years of that before.
Before it's just fucking gone.
Can we talk about that for a second? Not specifically Steve Austin, but like, fellas, if you're going bald, just bite the bullet.
Just shave it. Like
Just get rid of it.
a bald head looks a lot better than you trying to grasp what you have left of hair.
Yeah, like shave it and then get some nice facial hair.
Yeah.
If your beard is all like out all over the place and scraggly, instead of going to like, get your hair cut and just get someone to trim your beard the right way.
Shape it up.
Shape it up. And I'm not saying you have to make it short even, but just like make sure it's all the same length, make sure it's,
Make
no
sure
split
it
ends
looks
and shit
nice.
like that. Like, because then, yeah, I'm not gonna say people aren't gonna notice you're bald, but then you got something
Got something
distract
going
from.
on. You're
Ladies,
not just
if you're going bald,
get a weave.
grow a fucking
Grow a
facial
beard.
hair, because then that no one's gonna be looking at your hair.
No, they're going to be slapping you on stage during the Oscars.
Keep my wife's name
out your fucking mouth.
Can I be honest about that?
Yeah.
I don't even hate Will Smith for that.
I mean, I don't either, but like Chris Rock, like the guy's gonna make joke. He's a comedian,
Right?
And at that, he's good at burning people. Like that's his thing, though. He roasts people.
And I will say, like, to be more conservative with it, I guess, I think hitting him was wrong. You shouldn't have went up and hit him. I think that if he would have kept going and like really like digging in after you told him, hey, stop it, then I think
the hit's justified, right?
But also I'll even go a step further. If you're so mad that you're going to hit somebody, he should have balled up his fist and really gave it to him.
An open hand smack hurts a lot worse than a punch to the jaw.
Well, no, but it's the principle of it. If you're trying to communicate that I have had enough, you've disrespected me and my wife, I'm going to hit you, I would expect that you're going to punch them, because a slap is like kind of like calculated. Like I'm going to slap you and I'm going to try to embarrass you.
Get as much surface value as I can.
A slap is kind of making a show of it. Punching someone is because it's just you and them. You've gotten to the point where you're so angry you just want to hit them.
Yeah.
But a slap is kind of like making a show of it.
He's a showman.
In my opinion.
He's an actor.
That's true. And every time, and also, I really like iRobot.
I really like.
I really like.
I mean,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I get that they fucked up on I Am Legend. Still a cool movie, even if it's nowhere near accurate to the book.
Yeah,
that's a rough one. But I mean, it was whatever. Gemini Man was pretty good too.
I thought so too. I didn't mind Gemini Man. I like a lot of Will Smith's movies.
Yeah, a lot of Will. He's a good actor. His family is like the worst. His family is awful.
He got tied down with the wrong woman, and then it just all trying to like save that completely fucked him. So
yeah, I don't know. If my wife embarrassed me like that, I would be the bigger man and just be like, I'm done. Bye. Like,
and this goes back to even what we were talking about a while ago, where like, people just don't divorce the partner that they hate. I get that at his level, he's losing a lot more. But the thing is, even if you lose half of it, that's still more
than what most people have.
Most people would have left after a thing. And then just like, go be in a couple movies, you know?
Go act again.
Get it back. I don't know.
Not like it's gone
You're
forever.
fucking Will Smith.
You just did another Bad Boys movie. Like, who watches Bad Boys? I don't know, but it probably paid for like 5 new cars and a trip to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine.
That reminds me, real quick, one more tangent. I know we've done layers of tangents now, but we got to get to like some of the other stuff.
Fuck Dubai chocolate.
Okay, that is a different tangent, but I'm with you. I want you to know that if this ends the podcast and everybody comes for us and like, or maybe this podcast takes off and then 10 years from now they find this clip and then we're canceled for it. I want you to know now and whenever it happens, hypothetically, I'm with you. Fuck Dubai chocolate.
I hate Dubai chocolate.
It's overpriced and not worth it.
It's just pistachios.
It really is.
It's just pistachio. I can make it. I can make it here. I can make it for you. We don't need to spend $40 for a chocolate bar.
It's the novelty of it. Oh, it's from Dubai.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What's in Dubai? A bunch of rich assholes finger popping pussies out there of fucking 13-year-olds.
I feel like you just have like an exotic name and then chocolate. I think it would just Alaskan chocolate.
Oh, Alaskan chocolate. German chocolate.
Like how I said exotic and then said Alaska.
Alaska. Exotic.
The most exotic. God damn it. All I was going to say is that Sir Michael Caine was in Jaws 2 or 3 or something.
Uh-huh.
And they asked him, did you ever see that? Because they were doing an interview and he was like notorious for being, it was notoriously a bad movie. And he's like, did you ever see Jaws 2? And he's like, no, but I saw the house it bought me. I'm like, you tell him, Sir Michael Caine. Don't let him punk you like that. You were knighted.
Michael Caine. Has that man just perpetually been old his whole life?
I think so. Him and Morgan Freeman.
And Jack Nicholson.
Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson did a real good movie.
Bucket List.
I like that movie.
Jack Nicholson, man. He's a really good actor.
Very good.
I mean, everybody says, oh, The Shining wasn't a good movie. It's not accurate to the book. Still a great movie. If you cause your co-star to have PTSD because you were just that fucking good and committed to the role, I think you get hats off. Great fucking actor. I mean, that's, you know.
And can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee at least conservatively 75% of the people that say, oh, it's not the same as the book, have never fucking read the book.
Oh, 100%. They're just reciting what somebody fucking said back whatever when. I 100% agree with you. Because you know why? I'm a big fan of Stephen King, you know. I've read The Shining. The movie's better.
I don't know if I would say that.
I'd say the movie.
I think they're different.
They're different in a way where it's different types of horror, right?
Hmm.
The Shining is more obviously it's a movie, you know. It's more physical in your face. You get to see it. In the book, it's more like kind of existential, kind of like, is my brain making this up or am I actually seeing it kind of shit, right?
Yeah, and well, you could just do more with a book than you can in a movie. And there's certain things that you can do in a movie that you just can't do in a book, you know?
And in the movie, it's like all practical effects. It's back in the 1980s, you know, CGI wasn't that great. It was, all that shit was practical.
Yeah.
Like, they did that shit. That shit's cool as fuck. I love practical effects in movies. Like how you say, you know, the first Nightmare on Elm Street, not a great movie. All those effects were done with practical effects, like the blood erupting from the bed. Like, they built the whole set, turned it upside down, and then fucking blood just, you know, rushes out through there. That took, like, days to film.
Yeah, I bet they did that because in the beginning where she's, like, you know, in the dream thing and she's lifted out of bed and she's, like, on the ceiling getting, like, cut up and stuff, I think they built the room and they're like, this took so much. We're doing something else with this fucking room.
Else with this room.
This tilt room.
Or when he comes out of, like, the wall, like, you know, like, pressing his face. Nightmare on Elm Street arguably one of my favorite horror movies. Like, I love those movies. The effects in them are great. They get kind of stupid near the end, but again, I'm not looking at Nightmare on Elm Street for amazing cinematography fucking writing. I'm watching to see some burned dude with a knife glove kill some fucking teenagers.
Yeah. I like the fact that the scene where he's on fire and he runs up the stairs and falls down again, then runs up again, that was one take, and he was really on fire that whole time.
Yeah, the fucking fire jelly that they put on them. Fire stunts are cool as hell.
Well, he had like the fire suit as well, and like the like a mask. But I don't know if it's been I'm sure it has been broken now because the technology is better. But that was the longest that up to that point that anybody had actually been on fire, and that wasn't a stunt double either. That was actually Robert Englund.
Fucking Robert Englund.
Badass.
Great actor, too. Let's see. The longest full-body human burn on record is 5 minutes and 41 seconds by an Austrian stuntman, Joe. Not even going to try that. In 2013, while not performing for a feature film release, Cinematic History. Let's see. Sorry. Cinematic History features the legendary long single-take burns like Kane Hodder's 44-second full-body burn in Friday the 13th. Part 5, 6, 7, New Blood.
I like Friday the 13th too.
Friday the 13th, great.
Like, so when I say those movies aren't that good, I mean from a modern audience.
Yeah, I mean at the time they were very controversial because of how graphic they were, but now we just look at it as like goofy. Like, but back then, like, that shit's like, it's groundbreaking. They haven't seen somebody like stab somebody through a bed with a fucking machete, or fold somebody up into a bed, or smack somebody into a tree. Like, that shit must have been scary.
The scene where he has like the really long extendo arms.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really goofy scene, but I can imagine that before you saw that on the screen, that was probably terrifying.
Yeah.
And it also helps that it was like
very in a dream, in an alley. So,
well, it's also in a dream, so it plays into that, like, we've all had dreams where the physics and stuff don't make sense, so it's okay for it not to.
It's very uncanny kind of looking. I think one of the best, like, just him kind of being there is when he's like clicking the bottles between his fingers and walking towards them. God, I love Friday the 13th. What a great movie.
It's a lot of fun.
It is. They're fun movies. I think my favorite kill, though, is like when the chick is trying to stay awake while watching TV and smoking cigarettes. And then he, like, becomes the TV. He's like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." And it fucking slams her head up into it. And then it just cuts to the staff looking at her body with the cops like, how did this happen? She must have jumped into the TV, crazy broad. Like, what? Yeah, she did that to herself. I mean, I get they're in one of those like mental facilities that like for like suicidal teens and stuff like that. But still, she fucking jumped into the TV. It's like a fucking 4-foot vertical leap into it.
Or just like in the first one, how they pinned it on the boyfriend. I'm like, sir, her body was shish kebabbed, like cut all over the place. And I know a guy could do that, but he had like he had a little bit of blood on him.
And there are blood smears on the ceiling.
On the ceiling, on the walls, all over. Like, motherfucker's not that tall.
Johnny Depp ain't that tall.
Well, it wasn't Johnny Depp.
It wasn't Johnny Depp. It was, who was the boyfriend?
I saw this once when I was a rookie. Poor Johnny Depp gave up on life and sucked himself into the bed.
Oh, man.
That's why you never bring... You've heard of bringing a toaster in the bath. He brought a blender into his bed.
Blender into the bed. Turned his whole body into a tropical smoothie.
God damn. Well, that was stupid.
Great movies. You know, if you haven't seen any of the old slashers, go watch them. Even like Chucky tormented me as a child. I hated Chucky.
You just don't like.
I don't like dolls.
Yeah, you don't like Annabelle either.
I mean, Annabelle's not that, because you never see Annabelle actually like moving, right? It's the fact that Chucky is a doll and running around with his little fucking knife and his little stupid ass laugh. It's like seeing like the one scene where she like picks him up and he's like pretending to be the good guy doll. And then he just fucking starts freaking out in her arms and she throws him onto the ground. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. I feel like it sucks to like have a good idea like that and then you just can't put that on screen and not have it be like kind of silly.
Yeah.
But if you what I've started to do to like enjoy horror movies more, we've talked about that like they kind of don't do it for me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to like go in and have fun and put myself in that position rather than being like, wow, that was kind of goofy. Be like, what would it be like if I was holding this like realistic doll and it started fucking moving? That's terrifying.
That
How
is
would I
terrifying.
actually feel? That would be the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
And Brad Dourif doing such a fucking great voice as Chucky. Like, just this deranged fucking killer. Like, yeah, that was fucking... That movie fucked me up. I was like, I don't like it. This freaks me. Now I watch them back and I'm just like, the first movie, scary. Like, any movie after that turns into like a slasher comedy.
Yeah.
And then I think the physical actor who played in the good guy suit was let me see, Ed Gale.
Good job, Ed.
Good job, Ed.
Shout out, Ed.
Yeah, he also played the Duck, Howard Duck.
Small world.
Small world. Get it? Because he's a small person.
Oh.
A little person.
No, I did not. That was not the joke I was going for. Cancel him on Twitter.
Cancel me on... Oh, no, please don't cancel me on Twitter. Actually, it's called X.
Well, either way, I don't have it. Like 90% bots, just like Facebook.
Yeah, that's 100%. Or like the other like 10% of actual people are just constantly complaining about something. Like Twitter became the complain fucking place. Like we like complaining, but we complain to each other. I don't go out on the internet and just be like, this bastard cut me off at the light, so I want to beat his face in with a claw hammer. Just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, small Charles Lee Ray in you. Get it? Small, because Chucky, you get it. Right?
Okay,
get it,
stop with the little person jokes. What if Peter Dinklage just listens?
Oh, I mean, he'll ruin even more fucking casting votes by getting rid of the future Chucky movies. Because Peter Dinklage is kind of a dick.
No.
What?
No, I disagree.
We've
had this discussion before.
I think that he did a lot of damage. There's a lot of seasonal actor work that can happen for those movies.
No. Okay. You and everyone else is misconstruing what he actually said. If you go look up what he said, everyone is taking it way further. He didn't say, hey, don't give little people dwarves, elves, fucking fantasy stuff. He didn't say, don't do it, it's demeaning. He said, that's cool, but like, can we, if you're going to make parts for them, can you also make parts where they're like a normal person? Not just these, Disney dwarf and thing. Because, yes, Tyrion in Game of Thrones was a dwarf, but that wasn't the entirety of his character. He was a pivotal part, a beloved part of the show, like a grand mastermind of the fucking show. He wasn't just... And that's the point he was making. He's like, it's not that like, oh, he climbed the ladder and then pulled it up beneath him. He climbed the ladder and then like started throwing ropes down to people. Like, hey, like an olive branch of being like, hey, you all saw that I was able to be a normal person who just happened to be a dwarf, not only in not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, but also in a movie called I Care a Lot, where he was just a normal person who happened to be a dwarf. It wasn't even really mentioned. So like, I don't think it's unfair to be like, hey, can you also give us normal people roles because we are normal people?
I mean, yeah, I agree with him on that end. Like, don't just typecast somebody as an elf or a dwarf because they're, a little person. But also on the other end, some people are completely fine with that, and now those roles will be like, they'll be hesitant to be given those roles because it's like, oh, well, I don't want to just ask this guy because he's a dwarf to play a dwarf in this movie. It might seem like I'm being an ass, and then they just CGI people. That's what happened with the Snow White movie. Well, that terrible fucking Snow White movie.
I reject that is Peter Dinklage's fault, though.
I mean, I don't believe it's 100% to be blamed on him, but you got to give him a quarter towards that argument.
Sure, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how much blame I can give to. I'll concede that maybe he deserves some. He should have articulated it better.
If not one of the largest actors who is a little person. So, also, can we just say that little person sounds a lot more insulting than dwarf? Like,
It really does.
I don't have dwarfism. I can't speak on this, but I'd rather somebody call me a dwarf than call me a little person. You're just a little person.
Yeah, because then we have people and then little people.
We have people, little people. They're like fun size, like when you get a Snickers at Halloween.
That's like one step removed from people and then real people and then you know what I mean? Not real people.
Not real people.
That's actual normal size and
fun size. They're fun because you can fit more of them in a car together. Like, isn't the actual like thing called dwarfism?
I think it might have been, but there's a lot of old diagnoses that have like really brutal medical names.
Like mental retardation. But yeah, I feel like people took a medical term and made it a negative term, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think like Down syndrome they used to call them mongoloid idiots. That was the medical term. It's like, Jesus. Medical term.
But that was just the name that they gave them. It was like, they're a mongoloid idiot. They're on the same level as a whatever, homo civilis, whatever fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it has like, yeah, it's for Down syndrome.
Like, I'm sure that these words back then weren't used as insults as we use them now, but we use everything as an insult now. Look, the like what we were talking about, like if someone's Jewish, they just say Jew with some stank on it. And it's like, they're Jewish. They're a Jew, but you can't say that now because it's just like, well, now I seem insensitive. Like, where do I tote this line of like, this is okay, this isn't okay to say now? I think that's more to say on like social cultures and stuff like that, but
yeah, it comes from mongoloid, coined by British physician John Landon Down in 1866. Shock.
His name was Down. His last name was Down.
Yeah. Based
Down
on mistaken
syndrome.
Yeah, I think that like it's usually named after the person that kind of
that like coined it.
Either finds it or like does significant research on it, but
the
so based on mistaken facial feature comparisons with the archaic psychiatric term idiot, which is which at the time referred to profound intellectual disability.
Ah.
So it's just like you got stupid face syndrome.
Got stupid face syndrome. Your face is stupid.
Listen, that was back in 1866. That was probably the nicest way they could have communicated that at the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever seen have you ever looked up like the words of phobias? Like, 'cause some of phobia names have hilarious names, but I still think my favorite one is an oldie but a goodie. The phobia of long words is one of the longest fucking words
Huge.
out there. Also, how do you have a phobia of long words? Somebody just starts like saying something and then the word is a little bit too long and you're going, ah! Ah!
Somebody, I think the phobia of palindromes is palindromes backward.
What's a palindrome?
Palindrome is a word that when you flip it around,
Oh,
it's a different word.
it's the word like taco cat is taco cat backwards. Okay. Yeah, it literally is the fear of palindromes is
Aviophobia is phobia.
aviophobia back. Somebody's dicking around with this. Some fucking
Some
doctors are
asshole.
dickhead. What is the phobia of fish? Let's see what the phobia of fish is called. Jesus, that's a fucking mouthful. Ichthyophobia.
Ichthyophobia.
Ichthyophobia. Because they're icky, they're slimy. The unusual and irrational fear of fish. I love fish, right? I like fishing. I think fish look cool. Just imagine, like, I post my picture, like, you know, when we go out on the boat and, you know, Devin and I get the fish and it's us and somebody's just scrolling through Facebook and sees like, ah! Ah! I can start scrolling really fast.
Listen, I'll defend that one. You know, I can buy that one. I can't respect the ones that are like pretty obviously made up. Like the one that's like, oh, fear of like a cluster of holes, like a honeycomb. You have a phobia of that.
Or was the tryptophobia, like the patterns of holes and things and stuff like that. I think that's more.
Yeah, trypophobia.
I think it's more of it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Sure. And maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe somebody with fucking hole phobia will tell me about it. But I have a phobia. I'm not going to say divulge what it is because that is just
Asking for it to get fucking
asking for abuse. I have a phobia, and when I am presented with the stimuli, I know how that feels. And again, maybe I'm just not empathetic enough. I don't understand how you could feel the same way looking at like a block of Swiss cheese.
I don't know. Look up trypophobia and then just see the images that they bring up with it. Yeah, you know, that's uncomfortable looking.
I'm not like happy about it.
I'm not super jazzed to be seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't know. Again, I'm probably just ignorant.
There's a bunch of good phobias, like pretty common ones, like needles. I understand that needles suck. Don't like needles. I don't like needles either. Fear of darkness, homophobia. Ooh, the gays are gonna get you. Santa Claus is in your chimney. Ooh. Fear of water. Hydrophobia is real. I don't know. Seeing nothing but water around you, it is a little bit unnerving. How we get on fears? Tears for fears.
You know what I agree with? Galeophobia.
Galeophobia?
It's fear of sharks.
Oh,
I think sharks are neat, but I get it.
Oh, but the chick who was going out surfing who got a shark attack, you're just sitting there calling her a dumb bitch.
Yeah, because do you remember why I said it? Because she went back in the water.
Yeah, get back on that horse. Well, you got your arm ripped off by a shark. Fuck you. You can still shred some waves.
All I'm saying is that I felt bad for you at first, and then if you go back in the water and you lose another limb, I'm going to point in your face and laugh at you.
Okay.
The ocean already told you it doesn't want you, and how many times you gotta hear this lesson, old man?
Okay, but same applies to a car crash. You get into a car crash. Oh, I don't want to get in cars. No. I'm not doing that shit. And then you finally decide, well, I gotta drive to work. Get in your car, driving down the freeway, car crash again. Are they a dumb bitch?
No, because a car is a utility. It is practically inevitable that you have to interact with cars in our society.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go into the ocean.
I disagree.
For my phobia, if I went to a place where it says, hey,
there's these things
there's a lot of them, they're everywhere, and I go in there and I have a bad time, that's on me.
Having a bad time when we went to the Harry Potter thing.
Yeah. Do you think you just kind of revealed how the sausage was made there, bud?
No.
Really? Okay.
A lot of scary things in Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm afraid of whammon.
Whammon! Ah! British people! Ah! Bayonetta's hot, but you're not! Ah! Hold up my cross. Be gone!
I know you're a psyop.
I know you're a psyop. I've seen the lines. I've read the books.
Can our first merch drop be like some guy pointing at Bayonetta saying, I know you're a psyop?
I know you're a psyop. She's faking. She's faking being hot.
Did you see the new Microsoft CEO?
New Microsoft
put belt to ass.
Oh yeah, fired a bunch of people. It was like, Todd Howard, you better start making a fucking game or I'm going to come over there and beat you within an inch of your life. Todd Howard's like, yep.
Like, oh, she's firing 2,000 people. It's like, yeah, if they have done nothing. They're bleeding money over there and have like hardly any income coming in. They're paying for all these people. If they're not going to be developing games at their game development company,
don't be there.
They need to be fired. What are we talking about?
No, I understand the firings. I don't like that people are like, oh, she's awful. All these people losing their jobs. I'm like, what have these people been doing? Microsoft did a stupid thing. They took on a bunch of companies that they could not afford. They've been hemorrhaging money for years, and you all are just sitting there like, oh, she's a bad man for taking the actual hard thing to do and firing people. It is hard to be a fucking CEO and make those hard decisions. They can't just be sitting there rage baiting on fucking Twitter all day. They can't just sit there and flick their dick and walk into the office and say Starfield was a great game. They actually have to fucking do business. They have to make cuts. They have to make those big decisions. You don't understand working at McDonald's.
And
Sorry.
like, just apply it to your job. There's a good chance you could apply it to your job. Like, I work at furniture company. If for years we sold very minimal furniture and no furniture was leaving the building that we are supposed to be as a furniture company moving for, the new owner is going to come in and put belt to ass and fire people if you're not putting out furniture. What are we doing? If half of us are sitting on our ass, moving one chair to one end of the factory, and then somebody grabs that chair and moves it back to the other end of the factory for 6 years, we all deserve to get fired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you. Listen, nothing that you're saying is, do I disagree with? I think you're 100% correct in everything that you've just said.
I know. And I have to put on that voice because I forget that the internet isn't a real place.
But
real people don't inhabit the internet. Just
a dead internet theory.
Actual lobotomized homunculus.
I just don't understand. Why does it matter to you? It's not you who's it's not going to affect you. And guess what? Those games are now being made. You know how long we've been waiting for a new fucking Elder Scrolls game? But Todd Howard has to go in and rant on fucking Reddit for like the next fucking 5 days.
It's been 15 years
Yeah.
since Elder Scrolls 5.
Let's get a new fucking Elder Scrolls. Let's get a new Fallout game. We have the resources to make it. Let's make it.
No,
Speaking of some shitty
some people
ass game
like
companies.
me hate women.
Oh yeah, hate them.
So I take back everything I said. Fuck that woman.
Fuck that woman.
Women.
Speaking of shitty game companies, did you hear what GTA 6 is doing?
I heard it was gonna be like super expensive, and you have to
$110 for the full game.
Yeah, and if you pay like
The $70 for the game,
you
stores
can't
are
go
locked.
into like houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay
Shit's
for like
locked.
house DLC.
I fuck you, Rockstar. I gave you so much good graces back then because you made Red Dead 2, you made all the GTAs. You made some great games, but that's a shit ass move. I don't care how much money you put into it. It is the most hyped game to date. Like Cyberpunk didn't even have this much hype behind it. Fucking Skyrim didn't have this much hype behind it. Everybody is waiting to play GTA 6. You would have made money back if you just put it at the base market, which is $70 now. $110 for on disc shit that I should have by buying the game. Fuck you. I'm not getting GTA 6. I'll fucking yo ho ho that shit.
Absolutely, I agree.
Absolutely, because fuck you. You're making me. It's the same thing with fucking Street Fighter 5 when it released, and these Capcom is the fucking kings at doing it. Day one DLC on disc locked content. It's bullshit. It needs to be done with, but people fucking just sit there with their little piggy troughs sticking their snoots into it, eating whatever the fuck is served to them without using their fucking brain.
It's literally crabs in a bucket. Well, actually, no. I don't think that.
I thought crabs in the bucket is I want the crab. I know it'll pinch me, but I'm going to get it anyways.
No, maybe I'm not using it correctly. Crab in the bucket is like if you have a bucket full of crabs and one like starts to climb up and is about to escape, the other crabs will grab it and pull it back down because they don't want. If I can't escape, no one can. So maybe I'm using that a little bit incorrectly, but I guess the idea is more so like I'm happy with eating the shit sandwich. So anybody else who doesn't want the shit sandwich, I'm going to simp on Daddy Rockstar's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they're not gonna fuck you, dude.
She's not gonna fuck you, little bro. And
we can be so clear, they have made
billions,
so much money on not only GTA 5 and some of its re-releases and whatever, also on GTA 5 online. Listen, you're getting hosed on GTA 5 online.
Would you like to know the total revenue that GTA 5 has generated?
Is that online or just the game?
The game and online. Total
Okay.
revenue of GTA 5. $11 billion.
Yeah.
$6 billion in game sales. And let's see. Sorry, math is not my strong suit. $5 billion in fucking GTA Online microtransactions. Fuck you. You want to charge me $100? Suck my whole dick and balls.
Which is just a scam, by the way.
Is a scam. You're paying for in-game money.
I understand that you do get something for what you're paying for, but all of those DLCs are not worth the money that it costs.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't think so.
Now, if what you're paying for is like actual content that you unlock, like Helldivers has a lot of passes that you get cool skins, new guns, new vehicles, and the pass is like $7. Sure, whatever. I know everybody hates the battle pass system, but I think the battle pass system, if it's, giving you good shit, it's at a reasonable price, I think it's fine. You know, like Fortnite, all their battle passes are cosmetic. You don't have to buy those battle passes to play the game. You can just play the game. In terms of like Helldivers 2, it's giving you new guns, it's giving you vehicles and stuff like that. I'm not super happy that you can't unlock it through playing the game and you have to get the battle pass, but the battle pass is like $6-7. So like, who am I to complain? That's gonna help development. It's gonna help keeping the lights on. It's gonna help keeping the game going. I'm not too upset about it. But you're asking me for $110 for from a 11 billion total revenue ever made company. Fuck you. That is shit ass from a butt.
And people will just shovel it in because why? And I'm not going to go on a huge tangent about this, but this is exactly why like the minimum wage will never come up, because you're falling for like, because people will say, oh, some person flipping burgers deserves this amount of money. Buddy, that's not your opinion. I'm sorry, that is not your actual opinion. That is CEO McDonald's opinion being pushed into your brain and coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Because the only person that gets hurt by that is the billionaire McDonald's CEOs.
Right. All these billionaires have all this fucking money, but they will spend all of it on yachts, expensive parties. Oh, look at this, what I just got. But the second that workers want a little bit more money, they fucking sit there. Well, the costs, I have all these employees. It's not just you who's going to make this money. It's all the good. They should. I don't care if you're flipping burgers. I don't care if you're a fucking emergency responder. You should be getting paid more than what you're making.
And it's like, oh, and that's the thing. They'll be like, oh, so somebody flipping burgers deserves as much as somebody who's a first responder. And it's like,
no,
the first responder needs to get paid exponentially more also.
Yes, they are saving people's lives. What are you talking about, brother? Why are we arguing about this?
And I'm sorry, the reason that you think that, so it's like this whole thing. I said I wouldn't go on a tangent, but now here we are. It happened to me exactly when I was at Subway. They bitch and complain that we're not getting quality candidates. They're offering $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. That is, the argument people make, oh, that's kids stuff. People in high school and college, college kids will come in and they'll do that for that price. Nobody else is going to do it for that. And then they complain that, they're not getting the best quality workers. Well, yeah, because it's part-time college and high school kids. And then that feeds back into the site. It's like it's a circular argument here. It's like, oh, and they expect more money. And it's like, the reason that the output is shit is because the amount you're getting paid is shit. And if you keep refusing to pay people a decent wage in these fast food jobs, it is always going to be shit. Yeah, there's going to be the rock star fucking try hard high school college kid that comes in and does a really good job, or your single moms that have to come in, these people. There's going to be certain people that will go above and beyond, but the vast majority of people are just coming in till a paycheck until they're done with high school, done with college,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be shit until you pay a living wage, and then you can start to replace some of those people with actual good hard workers, and then the quality will go up and you'll make more money, but nobody wants to fucking listen to that.
Nope, they won't. And that's what I push with like union work. Like there's something they always say, don't work harder than what you're getting paid, right? Like, guys who sit there, chewing gravel and fucking, hauling wood all day. Like, those guys get paid weekly and they get paid handsomely because they're a part of the union. If you're a contractor and you go around like, oh, I can set my own prices, they're not going to pay those prices. Like, yeah, contractors like to undercut the unions all the time, but the quality of work that you get, you're going to have to hire somebody else to come in and do it. If you want good work done, pay people a good work's worth.
Yeah.
I get you. It's crazy, like, these companies will complain about like, oh, the I have to pay them this much, they want this and they want that, and it's like, yeah, you expect them to go above and beyond their station. Pay them for going above and beyond their station. Because here, let me be brutally honest with you. Whether you're a 110% Andy or you're a fucking 50% Joe, you're going to get paid the same at the end of the day. Nobody's going to notice that you're going 110%. They'll be like, good job, pizza party. Because they're going to look at you as a whole. If you're doing 50% and he's doing 110, you guys equal out to doing 75.
And they'll take that.
And they'll take that.
They'll take a 75. Company runs just fine.
Don't work more than what you're paid.
Exactly. And then, you know, these guys are, I used to be one of these guys, and it is sad that, you know, people fall for this stuff. I fell for it, where it's like, well, if I work hard, I'll be the guy that's thought of when promotions come along. And yes, I have been promoted many times, but the amount of work, extra work to pay is never worth it. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take a step back. I would wager that in 85-90% of the time, the work to pay increase is never worth it. I'm sure there's some like office jobs or what have you where it'd be worth it, but like normal people shit, like retail and customer service.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's take a step back. we got real serious and real heated.
We got a little in the weeds.
I want to talk about a creator who I really like and I enjoy. And
lay it on me.
Huh?
I said lay it on me.
Spooky Loops. Does a lot of Dead by Daylight stuff. He has a second channel where he like does horror movie reviews and if I could survive this situation, if I could beat this killer. A really good creator. I just like his stuff. I think he's really wholesome. I think he's great. He's super fucking funny. Like, honestly, I know we say this guy's so funny. This guy is legitimately one of the, like, he's so charming. He's really fucking funny. Like, his streams, he's just always engaged. He's always interacting with the community. He has some fucking great toggles. He gets some great moments. And it's like, it's organically funny, right? It's not just, I'm going to say this crazy thing because people will laugh. Like, it's organically funny, like, in the moment. This, like, he's a good riffer. Like, the second that something happens, he already got a joke for it.
Good on his feet.
Good on his feet, yeah.
Like
fucking fantastic streamer. Like, I've seen some streamers who are kind of like, they're good for a couple of moments, and then it kind of, like, loses steam. It dies down. But this guy, Spooky Loops, always on. Great creator.
Shout out Spooky Loops.
Shout out Spooky Loops. I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight and watching a lot of Dead by Daylight. That's funny to me because Dead by Daylight has some of the worst in like terms of general community. I'd say they're worse than League. Like they hate their game, they hate the community, but they have some of the best community creators like Oddstarva, Spooky Loops, you know, Spook and Jukes. You know, Rapid Bane, all these really nice, wholesome guys, like just funny people playing like this cesspool of a fucking game.
Jesus.
It's crazy the dynamic that you see. Because like Oddstarva too, another great creator. Like I'll glaze him in the next episode, but just like really nice, has like some good advice for his chat. But like this guy is such a sweetheart, and then you go and play Dead by Daylight, and then you get, you know, harassed and, you know, said the worst in that I've ever seen come out of people. Like League shit talking used to be like, haha, your mom gay, you got cancer, But like is general insults that are just kind of dark. These people go for the fucking throat of people. Like, you know, if a creator died, like, I hope you end up like this creator. It's like, dog.
Sheesh.
Jesus Christ. Like, I thought that we were bad in League, but I've never sat there and, like, jaw on the ground from what somebody said to me in League.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is.
I think there's a place and time for this, I guess. for like when somebody in League tells me to like gangplank queue myself IRL.
I believe Riot August gets that a lot too.
I don't I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're a nobody telling me to do this. And I would understand if it was something to that level like you're talking about, where it's like if for some reason you knew somebody in game, just like, I don't know, their girlfriend had a fucking miscarriage or something, and they're like, your gameplay is worse than your fucking miscarried baby, whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, and that, that's going into like personal life and stuff.
Yeah,
And I
keep
would
it
say that
in the
there's a line
game.
there.
Keep your shit talking in the game, right?
Yeah.
Which,
All I would say is that, like, that's on another level to where normally my policy is you could say whatever you want in game. I don't care, because you can mute specific people, you can mute the enemy team, you could mute, everyone, you could mute certain things, like what, maybe it's just the chat, just pings, and all that is customizable. If you don't like what someone is saying to you, just stop listening to
yeah.
them. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be telling someone, end your life IRL. You shouldn't. I will agree with you. You shouldn't be saying that to someone. But if you're going to cry about it and go to Daddy Riot and be like, they said mean thing to me, it's just kind of like the thing with like cyberbullying,
Just turn
which
off the
isn't a real
computer,
thing.
idiot.
Just don't be. You don't have to be friends with them. Like, it was a big thing. Maybe it is now. I'm sure it is actually, with like TikTok and stuff. People get bullied on those platforms, but you don't have to accept people's friend requests. You can block people. How you getting cyberbullied? Why are you participating in your cyberbullying?
Whose joke was that? The just turn off your computer. Oh, it was Tyler the Creator. He's not even a comedian. He's just like, what do you mean you're getting cyberbullied? Just turn off your computer.
I genuinely, if I stole from Tyler, I apologize. I didn't even know. That was my
No. That's legitimately what Tyler said. No, but it's true though. Like, I don't want to like get into this. Fuck it, we're already here. Fuck it. If you're getting cyberbullied, just block them. Oh, they're gonna make another account. Block them again. What are you doing? Just stop. Or they're going out of their way to harass you. Just don't even open the message. Oh, but I see it there. Don't look at it. Like, I'm not gonna say I was bullied in high school, because I was generally, cool with a lot of other people. But like, if somebody did bully me in high school, I just didn't listen to them. I was like, whatever. I got my friends. Like, we would play Magic, in band, or like, at lunch, and people would come by and be like, "Will you play Magic?" Like, yeah, I enjoy it.
What do you guys do? You play a card game at lunch? It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Observant of you.
We're gonna go play a card game at Hardee's afterwards too. So fucking, you want to come there and watch too? But I also feel like that's somebody who's like doing the bullying is like something that they would want to do, but like they don't want to ask to be involved. So like, instead of like trying to get involved, they just make fun of him. And
I feel like it's also, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
It's also, I think, like, being insecure about other people's security. Like, even if they don't want to like learn Magic or like get in on that, I feel like it's kind of a thing where in their mind they're like, you're not supposed, you could get made fun of for this. This isn't like the normal spectrum of what like a normal person my age does. We're all about, like, not to be stereotypical, but like we're about like football and
girls and vaginas.
Girls, yeah, right. We were playing sport ball, and you're over here playing with cards. You're not in my brain, you're not supposed to do that, but it's not bothering you that you're doing it, so that bothers me. Like,
yeah.
Did no one tell you that that is a weird thing that you're doing?
Did nobody tell you that's a game for babies? It's like, okay, man. Like, do you want to play? Like, do you want to join in and have fun with us? Because we are all laughing and making fun of a certain sliver player.
Yeah.
Because, oh, of course he's playing slivers again. It's all he can afford.
And again, not to be like the, oh, nerd players or nerds are like the nerds and jock things like they do in like a fucking high school movie.
Yeah, like the
But
80s.
like, I'm not going to sit here and say that people who are like the quote unquote jocks or popular kids, they didn't have real friendships, because I'm sure they did. But I also think that it's part of like, we have like a deeper friendship externally, maybe.
Yeah. Like,
Like
it
we
does,
were
like, we're friends outside of school, and, like, this is the activity that we also do outside of school. And they know because we have, inner jokes about it. And they just hang out and, like, I don't know, do stuff. I don't know. I've been invited to a party before, and I went to one, and it was like, oh, high school party. This shit's going to be, like, popping, right? Drugs. We're going to be smoking weed and drinking booze that they stole from their parents. No! They were all just lame. They're all just sitting around. I was like, y'all are fucking, you guys are lame. Like, I
and
have
I'm
more
not saying
fun
that,
on a Friday night.
right, I'm not saying that, like, if you go fishing with your buddies, go on like a bike ride with your friends, you're doing something like you're being active, like playing like football or whatever, that's not a good enough friendship. But it seems like
You
where
the
we
kid.
are like talking and communicating and like growing like a deeper friendship while, getting to know each other
Mhm.
on like a deeper level, you can't necessarily do that if you're like doing things like playing football or fishing. Like, yes, you can talk, but I don't know, maybe
It's like
I'm
the
getting too
amount of
into the.
social interaction between, like, Magic the Gathering or playing a video game is a lot more than, like, playing football where, I'm against you, you're against me. You know, I get what you mean. I understand what you're saying, and it's more like the social interaction with playing a card game. There's more there, and we're not really doing things where we're, like, running away from each other or being, like, active. So, we're just there with each other, shooting the shit and chilling. I guarantee you there's tons of people who shoot the shit and chill while they're, like, playing catch or fishing or stuff like that. But there's just not as much interaction going on because, fishing's a chill kind of thing. You just cast a rod, you just sit around, wait for the fish to bite. Or you're playing football, you're being active, you're running around a lot. It's kind of harder to hold a conversation. You know, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one to. You know what? I think since we're hitting the time here, it's a good time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. Are we gonna do the outro together too?
I gotta tell the people
Oh,
what
the
they're
unhinged lyric. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead. What is the unhinged lyric?
I didn't have one
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
prepared.
tell you an interesting animal fact. How about that?
There was a bounty hunter in the depths of. I don't got it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have it.
All right. Well,
Uh,
I got
she
interesting
kicked that
animal
conky.
fact.
He kicked that Donkey Kong and his conky dong. Brought to you by Starball.
There we go. Cool.
Fuck.
Interesting animal fact. Rodents can't burp or vomit.
Wow.
Yeah, you can use that for whatever. Anyways,
Their teeth also never stop growing.
that's beavers.
No, all rodents, rats and mice and stuff, their teeth don't stop growing. That's why they got to keep
All
chewing
right,
on
I
stuff.
wanted to bring the fucking animal fact. You wanted to bring the goddamn lyric. You didn't have your lyric. I had the animal fact. So we just taking each other's bits now.
Yes, I can't lie. I have painted my schween.
Another Ninja Sex Party quote.
I,
Yeah.
my three best friends, Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew.
And the Juice Crew.
All right. Well,
Yep.
this one went off the rails.
Way off the rails. Hey, wait. No, it didn't.
But hey, listen. Even though this episode went off the rails and we went places, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day,
day's gonna end. Bye.